Does this mean you'll help me?
Yes. But we're gonna do it my way, which is whatever way you think is best. I make the rules, and the first rule is whatever you say goes.
Who blew the whistle on me, Grace? Who's the rat? Tell me. Tell me! Tell me.
Telling you would violate my oath as an administrator of human resources, and I would never do that. For less than $20.
There. Now, who was it?
It was me.
Grace, why?
Because you're creating a ton of work for me. You blew the whistle on 23 people yesterday.
Well, I'm sorry for exposing the truth like Edward Snowden.
Please, you are nothing like Edward Snowden. You lack his bravery, his integrity, his raw sexuality.
God, he's so hot.
God, he's so hot.
I just want to lick his glass.
I want to hack into his
I just
mainframe.
want to spoon him in the cold Russian night.
Anyway, this company does reprehensible things every day. If you actually care, find a real problem to blow the whistle on.
Okay, but what if I don't actually care?
If he's in jail. He's still Hampton DeVille's top lawyer. John, you wanted to see me.
Yes, Kate, I spent the whole morning putting together something you're going to want to see. These are my wife's 7 brothers. Randall, Robert, Roger, Ronald, Richard, Ryan, and Ray. Technically, they're a litter, and they're all single, if you can believe it. Now, Randall is a little off, but once you get to know him, it's actually really funny, like a deer that thinks it's a cat.
John, why have you done this?
Kate, my wife knows all about our sexual history. I told her every lurid detail, and she got mad.
We had efficient sex one time at a corporate retreat. It's no big deal. Also, why is Gary here?
I asked him to be our chaperone. I could not tell my wife that I was at a meal alone with another woman.
This is not a meal.
I'm eating.
Look, I didn't want to get into this in front of Gary, but I'm a little worried that you still have feelings for me. And I just think it would put everyone's mind at ease if you were in a committed relationship. Now, my suggestion is Ryan, because he's a great kisser. Gary prefers Robert. But whatever you do, don't pick Randall. I just don't think you're his type.
John, how do I put this harshly? The moment your penis left my body, it was as if it had never been there.
Ouch.
So why don't we table this discussion forever and get back to work?
When I was a child, my mother had a rule. Only 1 cookie from the cookie jar per day. Thing was, I loved cookies. I'd lie, cry, beg, and scream until she would relent. She could never say no. When I was 11, her stepbrother crashed his car while driving drunk, so my mother gave him hers. So she had to walk to work 4 miles each way. One morning, she stopped to admire a beautiful deer standing in a field. And that's when a mid-sized sedan careened onto the sidewalk and crushed her. Turned out the driver of the car was her stepbrother, drunk yet again on light beer. My mother spent months in the hospital recovering, unable to work. Desperate for cash, we sold everything, except for this cookie jar.
Cookie.
Sure. Thank you. For later.
No, thank you.
As an accountant, it's my job to keep the lid on the cookie jar. Which brings us to the expense report from your recent business trip to Los Angeles. What I need for you to answer me is this. How did 4 Hampton DeVille employees, in the course of one dinner at Marcus Sombrero's Mexican Bar and Grill, manage to drink 16 margaritas?
Hey, Paige. I brought in cupcakes for everyone.
Why?
Just to brighten your day. Listen, I know everyone's feeling a little down about the death sensors, which you shouldn't, because there's nothing to worry about. But hopefully these cupcakes will cheer you up and remind you that I've always got your back.
Ah!
We've always got your back too, Matt.
Well, you all deserve a chuckle, and I'm just happy to provide it. Oh! All right, you know what? Hit me in the back with a cupcake once, shame on me. But hit me in the back with a cupcake twice, ow! Okay, you know what? I am your friend, but I am also your superior. And so the next person that throws a cupcake at me is gonna get in trouble. Big time trouble.
Jessica, you big brother mother.
Since someone's done the paper straw, why don't we do a plastic straw?
I was just thinking that. Yeah, great idea, Kev.
John, that doesn't make any sense. Plastic straws are the problem.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking that. But piggybacking off Kev's idea about plastic straws, what about, does wooden straws make sense?
People feel guilty about their cars and the environment. What if we did Lyft, but with, I don't know, horses?
Horses, yep. I was just thinking that. Great idea, both of us. Mostly me.
Also, have you noticed that Jake's been ending conversations by saying peace now? Where did that come from?
As long as it means he's leaving the room, I'm fine with whatever he says.
You know, it's funny, I was just thinking that.
You know, that's hilarious because I was just thinking that you were just thinking that.
Hey, Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Jake.
The writers of the note have shit for brains. They act like they're tough but have no game.
They wouldn't know what to do with good coffee if it bit them in the
ass.
I guess I should get back to the grind. Peace.
There's something we need to discuss with you, but you have to swear on the Bible that this stays between us. This has the New Testament for Matt and the prequel for Jake.
John, forget the goddamn Bible.
Yes, sir.
We are making a play against Christian. And if you side with us, you will have more money and power than you ever dreamed of.
Congrats, sluts. Your days of doing grunt work are finally over.
From this moment forward, you are no longer junior executives in training.
You're now senior executives.
In theory, all you have to do is walk out that door.
Actually, we decided we like where we're at.
You guys just seem really stressed out all the time.
With very little power comes very little responsibility.
We're Buddhists now.
Well, sucks to be you then. You're gonna have more money and power, whether you like it or not.
And a bigger office.
We like this office.
How do you like it now?
Hey.
Huh?
Oh.
How about now?
Whoa,
huh?
what?
How about now?
We are taking Christian down!
So are you! What more, you sluts? What more?